Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Alright. Soul sandblocks have a height of 0.875. Crazy.
That's really useful. Yeah.
Ooh, so,
I like the render change off the bat.
yeah. Already, I'm seeing gravel here. I'm like, do I like crouch over the edge of this block and mine a single gravel to pick it up? It's like I'm considering doing that. So I like take half a second to look around and see if the trees are in line. Like the path from the temple to the trees has like a river along the way. To judge whether I'd want to do that. Because if it does, then getting that gravel is like a waste of time. Because you'd be able to TNT the gravel. I think this is the new like ranked strat for temples, isn't it?
I haven't seen anyone do it, but it seems a bit scary to me. I don't mind that. It's pretty good actually.
Yeah. Just one thing. When the TNT goes off, I like to be in third person just so I can see like all the items that drop, because when this TNT explodes, you can't really see the stuff that came out of the chest right here. Like you can see a diamond, right? But you can't see if there was some of the like guaranteed iron that came out of it. So now like if stuff got stuck up on the wall, like there, but on the other side, you wouldn't have actually seen it there. And you'd only see it, like, around now. Like, see that, like, if that was an iron, you would have missed that. And then, yeah, you'd have to go back down.
And didn't look around for lava pool.
Yeah.
You should be doing that like extremely hard on desert seeds. Just because it's the most annoying thing to, like, it's gonna be close to you, but you don't spot it, and then you're just
Oh,
GG's. You've just lost.
fridge. But it's just right there, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
It's right. Yeah, this is like a very linear overworld. We should be grabbing the flint that we blew up earlier, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to the overlapping of the TNT like timer, but yeah, we need to remember it. Or, well, I mean, we remember
Or
it, but
just
this
yeah.
isn't optimal pathing to pick it up. And then also,
Just use the book here
yeah,
instead
just
of like dragging my mouse all the way.
yeah, like doing a whole arm exercise to craft flint and steel, and then you can just click it on the book and then craft it. It's like, really nice.
So it's an interesting decision to not just play with F3B enabled. I don't know if you don't know about it or something, but I just do that. I don't see why not to. What are you doing here?
That was like brain melting. Like,
Yeah. You okay? You don't need to place these two blocks over here. And it's better to not place them for consistency because uh, when you place this, that it just like always has a chance of flowing over. Instead, you can just oh, my brain's melting. You
yeah,
can place these three lavas. You can place the one on top. You can't place this one right now, but you can place the other two. And no, you take the
yeah,
water bucket down right
yeah.
then,
So
and you can
that you can
place
do
this
all of
one.
this that they did. Like all of this is the exact same without these two blocks. You place that, pick up the water, place it on this obsidian, and then pick
Yeah,
it
it
back up.
also helps you overlap for like when it's one deep.
Yeah, and then like
Yep, sorry about that.
yeah, and then like the way you drain the portal faster is you grab that water, place it here, and then pick it back up, and then put it down here, and it drains it a lot faster. Obviously, like on this specific portal, if you drain it faster, then this obsidian won't form, and you'd have to place it on the roof. But that's why you don't place these blocks. Yeah, I mean, it's like it felt like a super overcomplicated way of explaining that portal, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not that deep. You can watch some top runners do it. I'm sorry about that. I like thin this time.
That's
You
funny.
can probably make your thin window a bit longer.
What's
Oh, your
the
background.
two?
It's nice.
Also, yeah. Yeah, the resolution. You can.
1,000.
Yes, it's 350 by 1000. I think it's 280 by 1040. It's the
Yeah,
resolution.
that's
Yeah.
you want to be at. Yep.
I don't think we F3C'd the home portal.
No. Um, in this case, I think it's like yeah, it's obviously easy to remember in this case because it's like significant. It's like really close, but yeah, just always F3C as a muscle memory. Do you want to talk about the CD skip?
Uh, I mean, I
We're pretty
guess
fast.
I just want to like make a video about the Bastion routes and like because there's all sorts of micro things that's already happened in this Bastion route that I'd want to point out. But as far as the main things, I'd say it's I'd say safe boomer. It's like in ranked especially is just much better because one is like less damage
Yep.
and
Yep.
yeah, it's
No.
also very consistent.
You can choose to just practice Boomer for 500 hours and just be extremely consistent at it, or you can just do safe Boomer too. You can avoid breaking that one block that's right in front of you and break the one bottom, which you would need if you're placing gold to, if you're placing blocks to bring the gold up from the bottom. But I don't think you're going to do that, which you should try to do more often because it's a free time save.
Also here, you normally want to toggle wide macro as well, just to have a like a really good look around because this is like the best vantage point on treasure to look for the fortress. I'm also paying attention with 3 hunger bars down, and we've got cooked mutton as our food source, so we want to make sure we don't miss eating before going to 3.5 hunger bars. So yeah, the same thing. What you're saying about the other gold
This
block. This is
if you so if you didn't break the one block that was right in like the one, oh God, how do you explain this one? This like the block that's like under this one that you just broke, this one,
yeah,
right? And you broke the one that you're standing on instead. You could place dirt blocks really quickly, and assuming both sides are covered, that just brings up the gold up every time. Even and if it's like if it's like open on either side, like one of the side, then the gold block will obviously fall out in that case. Even then, you can just like break another block and just go down
yeah,
without tanking damage.
yeah. So it's like what happens is you break this one, and then you break down to the gold block, and then if you like, you break the gold block and then place blocks up to make it come out. But if to like item elevator it up, but if there's blocks open on the other side, you would just break this block and walk down and pick it up, and you're one block lower than you are in what happens here, so you don't take full damage.
I'm sorry for the terrible explanation. My head's
I
a bit.
mean, you're not the one who has like control of the video. Like it's hard for me when I'm trying to do it when other people are listening the
Yeah.
feedback.
I don't know. So when you have like when you're just using okay, my brain. When you're not throwing stuff out before you're checking your chests, I think it's smarter to just shift click like the stuff that you're not gonna pick up anyway. So like the cobblestone, the black stone, that stuff you can like shift click into the large chest, which makes space, extra slots, which you can like shift click stuff into your inventory instead of having to do that awkward drag to get whatever that last thing you were trying to get in your inventory.
Yeah.
You also don't need to break that top block, but okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so yeah, you break this block, then the gold block, and then I'm gonna try and pause it. Okay.
That's really bad, actually. You don't.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
what?
it skips very far. Uh, hold on. Yeah, what they did was very risky. Hold on.
You never want to place a block on the block that you just broken. The one you can place one like behind that block to make sure it doesn't fall behind.
Yeah, on the block like right here, if you're looking at that, you place the block there, and then you pick it up. Like placing it here, it can push the gold block out the other way, depending on like straight up RNG, and then you lose the gold block.
I think that was an accident, but yeah. Just
Yeah,
also, you can offhand armor, especially when you don't offhand food already.
yeah, yeah. Like offhanding it out of the oh, I really lost
Oh,
that.
I don't think we're doing it as an accident. Yeah, you want to place it like one block behind. You can practice that. It's pretty easy.
Also, I mean, this doesn't happen in Safe Boomer, but like you instead of like spam clicking them off the edge, just like let the punch bar wind up, and then sprint and punch it, and then it's gonna do like a ton of KB, and he's gonna fall off straight away.
Um, uh, what Mauvu said about like the vantage point for wide being on the top. I just like, even if you're gonna do it later, I just like throwing it on the top instead of this, because
Yeah, because it's like a
as you
whole blind
notice,
spot.
yeah, this, why do you still have the gold leggings in your inventory?
This is like super weird.
I do have a bit of OCD, so that's gonna bug me forever
Yeah,
since you've still not equipped it.
I mean that's just like a perfect like example. Like you can see it super easily from up here, but you can't see it from the trading hole.
Also, hard forcing the rotten flesh at,
Yeah, this is the exact time you want to be eating your mutton. Like you're taking loads of damage from like sequential pearls, so you need the healing.
yeah, I can understand trying to force. You have like a good amount of food though. So especially when you're purling. Yeah, this is a good thing. Eat your gapple since you have
Yeah,
hunger effect, but you should have offhanded your food by this point. Good food, I mean.
yeah. Like also you have a lot of room to overshoot a pearl there. You don't need to like barely like throw a pearl that's gonna land on the very edge, right? You can just full
Yeah,
send a pearl to go
yep.
as far as you want. Because you can't like overshoot the platform you're landing on there. I mean,
I would
technically,
have, yeah,
you can technically, it's like a little bit like unintuitive, but you could just pearl into the roof here, and when you fall down, you're going to be near the surface, so you'll be able to line up your next pearl really easily, and it's going to
yep.
like,
I was thinking the
yeah,
same thing.
this is fine
I
as
don't hate
well.
this. Yeah, you should be shift F3F render changing.
Yeah,
I
down
don't like
to
that pearl that much, but yeah, yeah, change the render. Oh, we're just at the spawner. Okay. I'd still turn my render down as like a muscle memory of some kind, but yeah. Oof.
incredible piece frame. But yeah, in between the like axe hits on the first spawner cycle, you want to um get your blaze bed or your TNT and your nether brick and your flints and your fire charges onto your hotbar, so you can like quickly do your blaze TNT or blaze bed like straight away. Oh no, we forgot this out.
Yeah, try and pre-craft your racks. Nether brick too, in fact, in the bastion. Like, I don't hate like hard forcing it either. Um, just because I think prioritizing an immediate blaze bed is more important than like whatever time you're gonna lose trying to force a pre-craft in bastion. If you
Yeah,
understand what I mean.
yeah, like it's
I don't
pretty
know if it makes sense.
obvious why a pre-craft bed is really good because it means you can get the blaze bed off sooner, meaning you're less likely to have a fire-covered spawner for the second cycle. The reason why Iron Axe is also good is because it kills the blazes faster than your Stone Axe, so you'll be able to blaze bed sooner. So it also means you're less likely to have the fire all over the spawner in your second cycle. Also here, I mean yeah, TNT instead of blaze bed, but I guess you just forgot. Um, with the platform here, bridging out 3 is fine to avoid the melee damage from getting spawned on, but it's
You
you
don't
don't
need to.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
don't need the platform to be 3 long because the blazes don't spawn that far away. And you don't need to double crit each blaze. It's just doing unnecessary knockback and wasting saturation and hunger.
It's full cooldown, like one full cooldown hit and then one axe crit. Which does the
Yeah,
trick, right? Yeah.
yeah. You only need to double crit if it's a diamond sword or a wooden axe. I think there's a fire on the spawner, isn't there?
Um,
Yeah, I thought this guy shot a fire. No, okay, he was just on fire when he died.
okay. I think they overcrafted their wool here.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah, that's rough. Yeah, you pretty much
Yeah.
always want to, because a bow, even in RSG, is good, but ranked, because you want to half bow, is super important.
Or zero.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's like the main use of it.
Interesting portal build. I don't hate it, but I think it's still more. What's the word?
Just like
The word won't take
unnecessarily
a moment.
difficult, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like I
Like
think it's
instead
just
of
easier to do it that way, like the
yeah,
normal way.
like using the like railing of the corridor or
Yeah.
the walkway as one of the corner soul sand instead of placing it on both sides.
Then pick block obsidian. Um, I assume that's a good choice for some
I
reason.
mean, yeah, like you can pick block obsidian here and start eating the rotten flesh, and the dimension load is gonna like finish the animation for you, so you can still eat the rotten flesh while you pick block the obsidian.
You can delay changing your settings so early, like 30 FOV. You can trace the eye as it goes up, and midway through, you can turn both the FOV down and then do your settings changes instead of
Yeah,
like changing it right now and then doing your this thing
yeah, like
minor.
like instead of stopping here and going to 30 FOV, you just follow the eye all the way up until it's like started doing this, and you change all your settings. And also, yeah, DPI button for
DPI
the
toggle, yeah.
yeah for the sense is better in ranked than the brought input button.
In the middle of the thing, yeah. Dolphin. Oh my god. Wait, did it break?
Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it broke.
Also, why are we hard forcing the rotten flesh so hard? Are we like, no, we can't be out of food, right?
Or
There's no
maybe
need to.
I don't know.
I think you're using more brain power trying to like. You have 6 like is it mutton?
Yeah, cooked
You have like
mutton.
6 good food. You really like at this point, I just use my mutton the entire time. I assume
Yeah,
it's mutton. I've forgotten what it's
yeah,
called.
it is mutton.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and like you can like always death reset in the portal room, so I don't understand it. Wait,
Also,
did we use a blaze bed instead of the TNT?
yeah, yeah. I think they just forgot.
I okay, that's fine, but yeah.
I can't. I don't know if they got punished for this fire, but like, don't worry about
Oh,
eating. Punch that fire out first. Like that's blocking like a solid 35% of spawning spaces.
you don't need to punch out the fire that's on the soul sand. That's also
Yeah,
another benefit of using the soul sand, but you do need to punch it out when it's on another brick or any other block that's not soul sand or soul.
yeah. The soul
No, the other thing's
fire
soul.
is less bright and it doesn't block blaze spawns because of that.
Yep. Also, like a niche thing to point out, but um, you should try to force RTA render changes more,
Yeah,
especially
like
when you're
that.
like lowering render. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're a solid few blocks out. Just burr. It's clean portal build.
Yeah,
Sorry.
throughout the fire charges.
Render changed properly. Your pie is set properly.
Um,
Nice spike.
yeah, one thing I'd say is you probably want to do 30 FOV and thin, or the eye measuring. Yeah,
Oh, I think
to
they do.
to be more precise. Oh, okay, I guess it's like you use just thin to find the angle and then like be
Yeah, yeah.
precise. Yeah,
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I
Wait,
guess that's
what?
that. I just saw like the hallway right next to it. I don't know.
It's just like so much food that I mean,
Um,
you have like 7 mutton or whatever, and I don't think you've utilized it at all
yeah.
properly.
Instead of
It is
eating
nice.
here, um,
Yeah,
do the uh animation skip with the end portal with the end dimension.
so
Uh,
that's when you're placing your last eye, you can jump,
yeah,
place the eye, and then hold right click to start eating. That way, the animation skips as you enter the end.
yeah. Like your player's like trying to eat the mutton as they hit the end portal frame, and then you like unpause in the end, and then it'll just automatically eat the food for you.
Is this oh, M is it M94? D94, I think it's M94. 99 standing. Okay. Oh yeah, you overcrafted your bow, so you don't have bow. Um, which could be used to make it faster over here.
I mean, just
Okay.
like just a habit thing that you should have is you wait until the dragon is in its death animation before pearling because the dragon's hitbox can still like if your pearl hits the dragon hitbox even though it's dead, if it hits it, it's gonna like land there and then you would fall down like 40 blocks. But when it's like in the death animation, it doesn't have any collision anymore. Which is why I just like waiting until it's actually doing the death animation or pearling down.
I also don't hate just preemptively building up 2 blocks right on the edge over here, just in case.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty good. As far as main things, looking around for the lava pool when you exit the temple is probably biggest thing in the overworld. I guess like properly backtracking for the flint as well. The portal variation.
yep, you should not place those 2 blocks, and yep.
Yeah. Doing safe boomer, I guess, if you want to learn it. Using the top of the ramparts to look for the fortress. It's like because it's the best place to look.
Forcing your axe and bed
Yeah,
pre-craft in the bastion.
yeah, like every time, like to the point of muscle memory.
Yep.
Um, and then like not like and just like using the good food when it's most useful was like a main thing throughout the whole run, I'd say. Like,
If you'd notice, maybe makes a great point of this, but even if your good food should always be prioritized when you're taking a bunch of damage, and that's the main parts are when you're purling and when you're doing your blaze fight and stuff.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, like going to
I can,
fortress, going to second portal, and then
yeah.
yeah,
I'm usually just scared to like main rotten flesh just because it's so terrible. So I respect that we're doing it, but there's no need to be doing it.
yeah. Um, is there anything else?
It was mostly clean.
Yeah, I guess
Preemptive.
overcrafting wool stops
Yeah,
you
that's the big one.
getting a bow to do plus ones. Could have saved like 4 seconds or something. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, yeah, if you have any questions, just ping us in your thread and yeah, we'll be sure to answer it.